Hey beautiful, welcome back for another video. Today we're going to be talking all about how to attract your dream partner, the man that God has for you. I'm not going to waste too much time on the intro. Let's just jump right into it. And number one is you have to work on your mindset. Your thoughts, beliefs, words, they all play a role in the type of person you attract into your life and the overall quality of your life. If you keep speaking negatively about yourself and about your situation, that's all you're going to keep attracting. If you keep saying that there's no more good men, that all men are dogs, I'll never get married. If you keep speaking things like that about yourself, you are sowing seeds into your future. Even if the world tells you that all men are this or all men are that, you have to believe without a shadow of a doubt that God has somebody for you. There are 8 billion people on this earth. You have to start believing and speaking and declaring over your life that I know God has someone on this earth for me. Your desire to be in a loving, healthy relationship is God-given because when you delight yourself in the Lord, He will give you the desires of your heart. He shows you what to desire. So it's a good thing that you have that desire in your heart, but all of the pain, all of the limiting beliefs, all of the trauma, all of the past baggage, all of the things that the world put on you, that is what's blocking you from attracting the man that God has for you. That's why it's so important for you to work on your mindset, for you to heal, for you to work on loving yourself, building your self-esteem. When you have low self-esteem, that makes you an easy target for predators, for people who just want to take advantage of you. But I know that that's not what God has for you. God has someone for you, but you have to believe that in your heart. Right now, there's so much negativity in the world, especially with a lot of these podcasts, men bashing women, women bashing men, and you just have to learn how to tune all of that noise out. What you hyper focus on is what will continue to be shown in your reality. The more you consume negativity, the more you're watering seeds of doubt. You may have never seen a healthy relationship before, but just because you haven't seen it, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. The first place you can create it is in your mind. Renewing your mind is so important because the world will try to tell you that there's no more good men, all the good men are married or taken, that no one wants to get married anymore. I remember years ago, I would see on social media all the time that, oh, people don't want to get married anymore. Men don't want to get married. Men don't want to have wives anymore. And I didn't understand why I was seeing all of this content, but I had to make the choice to stop consuming all of that content and renew my mind to believe outside of what I was seeing in my current reality. That is what's going to start attracting the things and opportunities that you want in your life. If you don't believe you are deserving of a healthy relationship, you will keep attracting the same type of low vibrational relationships that bring you down mentally, spiritually, emotionally, sometimes financially. The more you put yourself in toxic relationships, in relationships that don't align with your values, the more your subconscious mind will see that as normal. It takes getting really honest with yourself about the trajectory of your life. What is your vision for your life? Your vision is going to guide your decision making, your action steps, including the type of people you choose to be in relationships with. If you see yourself in a healthy, happy, loving marriage that is rooted in Christ, and the person you are currently dating doesn't reflect any of those values, that is a sign that it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to renew your mind so that you can be in position to be found by the one that God has for you. All of these things are things to consider when renewing your mind because you're only limited by your subconscious programming, what you believe about yourself and what you believe about the world. Number two is to raise your standards, and you do this by deciding what you are no longer available for. Here's the fun part. Create a list of at least 10 qualities that you are looking for in your potential partner. Try to make most of these qualities things that are intangible, things like gentle, loving, kind, someone who's funny, someone who's a giver, someone who's generous, someone who is ambitious. The physical qualities are good too, but let's focus this list more so on the intangible qualities. Once you have your list, pray over it. Ask God to guide you to the right person for you. Ask God to remove anything that may be blocking you from attracting the type of person that He has for you. Okay, girl, so once your list is done and you start dating and meeting new people, it's really important for you to have boundaries in place to protect you from being with the wrong people. If you see a lot of qualities in someone that doesn't reflect the qualities that you put on your list, then that's a no. And girl, don't start to waver too much on your list, because then when you start doing that, you start making excuses and, oh, well, maybe I could try to help him fix this and maybe he'll change. No, girl, if it's too far off from your list, if it's too far off from the values and the qualities that you are looking for, no, girl. It's okay to compromise in some areas, but you don't want to make exceptions for core value beliefs. If you make too many exceptions and excuses, then you'll end up with someone who's just not meant for you. Number 3 is to radiate feminine energy. Masculine energy men are attracted to women who are in their feminine. And I'm not just talking about wearing dresses, getting your hair done, wearing pink, even though that can be a part of it. Yes, you want to look good and put together, but what I'm talking about is a little bit deeper. It's your inner being, the part of you that is in a state of flow and open to receiving. Men who have healthy masculine energy, they want to provide. They want to protect. They want to create a safe space for you and make life easier for you. But as a feminine woman, you have to be open to receiving. So many women have been hurt in the past, raised to be independent or strong, especially us Black women. We've really been taught that we can't depend on a man. We have to be strong and independent. And I get it. And I understand that there are women who have had to provide for their children. They've had to do everything on their own. But that balance, that dynamic can get a little bit thrown off when women are hyper masculine, always in their masculine energy, because women, we're not built to carry the world on our backs. We're not built to do everything. We're physically not even built the same way as men. And when we're in our masculine energy for an extended period of time, we start to burn out quicker. We start to break down. That's why so many women have health issues and high blood pressure and different challenges, especially as they get older, because they've been carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders for far too long. And when you're in your masculine energy for too long, it makes it harder for you to receive. It makes it harder for you to be soft and feminine and attract a man who does want to provide for you, who does want to make life easier for you. Here's a few ways to start practicing being more in your feminine energy. We talked earlier about how the feminine is meant to receive. When someone gives you a compliment, especially a man, don't be so quick to return the compliment with a compliment, or turn down the compliment altogether. Oh, this old thing, oh, I just threw this on. Oh, this I've had this since I was in high school. No, when you do that, you are shutting out someone else's opportunity to give, because the masculine loves to give and the feminine loves to receive. So the next time you get a compliment, practice just saying thank you. Practice not returning the compliment. Practice just saying thank you and smiling. Ladies, men love when you smile. When men tell you you should smile more, you need to smile, they're not saying that just to push your buttons. They're saying that because men love when women smile. People love when people smile. You can save someone's life just by giving them a smile. And another thing, allow a man to hold the door open for you. If you and a man are walking to the same door, instead of trying to rush and beat him to the door, slow down in your walk and allow him to get to the door first so he can hold the door open for you. Men love that. They love to be chivalrous. They want to help. Allow a man to help you. These things may seem small, but it's not just about the acts. It's about you opening up your heart to receive. And yes, your appearance is really important. Men are visual creatures. They like when women dress up, do their hair, have on nice clothes. I'm not saying you have to be an Instagram baddie or spend thousands of dollars on expensive clothes, but can you start wearing things that are more flowy, more colorful, clothes that make you feel good. When you look put together, you got on nice clothes, your hair is done, you got on a little bit of lip gloss. When you feel good about yourself from the inside out, you'll start to attract men who could be potential suitors. If you need any more support in this area, I have a free workbook in the description. Leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.